Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. Last time, when we left off, we had just touched down back at Sarif Industries after clearing the manufacturing plant. So we will pick up right there. I'd like to read these to you, but it doesn't let me, on my console, when it's finished loading, it waits for me to push a button in case I want to read these things. Doesn't do that here on the Steam version for some reason. But Chapter 1 is Welcome to the Revolution. The year's 2027. Multinational biotech corporations specializing... and there we go. As soon as I start, it cuts me off every time. We already talked to Malik, so... to start off with, let's just explore out here. Nothing else on the helipad. So let's talk to these two up here first.
Talk's all over the office, Mr. K. You really took care of those Purity First assholes. Wish I could have been there to see it. I would have liked to have kicked a few asses myself. Hey, does the company have an augmentation subsidy program? I'd totally take advantage of that. I would have liked to have kicked a few asses myself.
Hey, boss.
Hey, does the company have an augmentation subsidy program? I'd totally take
I mean, a
advantage of
bunch.
that.
How'd you take them down without killing them? Seriously, if you've got some kind of Vulcan neck pinch trick you'd like to share, I'd sure like to learn it. Seriously, if you've got some kind of Vulcan neck pinch trick...
Alright. Let's head down to this level now. Talk to everybody.
Those are some top-of-the-line augmentations Mr. Sarif hooked you up with, Jensen. Did you get a chance to test them out at the Milwaukee Junction facility? Surprised he got you so many, though. I mean, the info link? How does that one classify as a life-saving measure? Surprised he got you so many, though.
Another attack?
I mean, the info link?
Can't wait to see
How
what
does
the
that one
Humanity Front
classify
says
as a
about it this
life-saving
time.
measure?
No doubt Bill Taggart will cry innocent and use the opportunity to stir up more controversy. You know he's coming to town soon. No doubt Bill Taggart will cry innocent.
Alright. Let's head over here. Hey, let's pop down here, see what this is. I prefer Jensen's trench coat look myself. Here we have a level 5 keypad. So, before we leave Detroit, I have to get captured to level 5 if I want to maximize my experience. Can't hack that right now. Let's head over here and talk to these guards.
Great job at the plant, boss. Wish I could have gone out with you, but things got a little tense over here, too. Somebody scheduled a protest in front of that limb clinic over on 2nd Street. Things got a little hot for a while, but nothing spilled over to here. Somebody scheduled a protest. Things got a little hot for a while, but nothing spilled
Oh, did you hear yet? There was a demonstration at the limb clinic. Anti-augmenters. Mostly peaceful, though. DPD handled it. Broke up just a little while ago. I heard some of our people went in to support them. DPD handled it. Broke up just a little while ago. I heard some of our people went in to support them.
Alright. Let's head over here, talk to these people.
What's your take on this, Adam? 2 attacks in 6 months? Can't be a coincidence. Maybe someone's trying to take down the company. Who knows what kind of enemies Mr. Sarif has? Maybe someone's trying to take down the company. Who knows what kind of enemies Mr. Sarif has?
Can you believe those fanatics? I mean, they think taking hostages will get augmentations banned? Still, it's getting pretty rough out there. Can't even walk into a limb clinic these days without getting harassed. Maybe the United Nations should do something. Still...
Alright. That's everything out here. So let's head inside. Now, we already got the experience bonus for checking out that vent, but now that I'm not under any kind of time constraint, I can actually explore, see what's available to pick up. I'd like to get off at the middle level, but I don't think there's actually anything in there. Down on the bottom level, we've got 200 credits and a pocket secretary. This is 10 vials of 12% neuropazine manufactured by VersaLife. And the pocket secretary, none, no subject, for From M. Gilmore at datcorral.det.freestates.usa to Brian Tyndall at helixguru.det.usa. Where the fuck are you, B-Dog? Brandy needs that no pause. It ain't like aspirin. People can't die if they hold off taking aspirin. You got 15 minutes more to meet me behind the gas station. Then I'm going somewhere else for help. Then I'm going elsewhere for help. Don't let me down, dude, please. Alright. That's it for that. Sorry, my headset wires are just a little tangled, but let's head up these stairs. Talk to this guy.
Can someone tell me how the purists were even able to break into the plant? We're supposed to have state-of-the-art security measures here. Vandals and thugs like that shouldn't have been able to crack those systems. I tell you, something else is going on. Vandals and thugs like that shouldn't have been able to crack those systems.
Let's listen to these two. I guess they're not talking to each other.
Hey, Jensen, heard about what happened in Milwaukee Junction tonight. Is it true they were really after the typhoon? I tell you, you can't trust anything the media puts out there these days. I tell you, you can't trust anything the media puts out there.
Hands research, H22DLX, hypersensitive tech. Neuropazine, physical and psychological effects over years. Interesting. Let's talk to her.
Adam, I heard you were back, but I just didn't believe it. Gosh, you look good. Were you at the factory tonight? Was that what SWAT was waiting for? Wow, it's good to have you back. Were you at the factory tonight?
Alright. This goes right back out to the helipad where we just were. So, let's try the cafeteria.
Jensen, you were there, at the plant. What happened? How did that monster get away from you? I mean, I'm sure you did everything you could, but what if he does it again? What if he attacks us here? I mean, I'm sure you did everything you could, but what if he does it again? What if he attacks us here?
I don't see anything on the tables except her newspaper, so let's read it. This one is new. Anti-Aug Taggart coming to Mullins Convention Center. Perhaps surprising in a city that has historically supported augmentation, Humanity Front founder Bill Taggart's upcoming appearance at the Mullins Convention Center is nearly sold out. This development may reflect the growing wave of support for anti-enhancement groups across the nation. Nyashia returns in triumph. Nyashia Akeem, the fully augmented Nigerian pop star, swept the Planet Music Awards tonight in Los Angeles, winning in 6 categories. Her latest album, Yoruba,
Well, I'm not surprised. You've heard what Taggart's been saying.
about her struggles with discrimination, poverty, and more recently augmentation, has captured the hearts
Yes,
of...
we all heard. Hopefully I can get out of here soon.
has captured the hearts of...
Take care.
has captured the hearts of fans worldwide. Afterward, Akeem spoke about the difficulties of living with enhancements. As a woman of color, living with augmentations is a challenge. You become a stranger in every culture, and neuropazine is so expensive. Thank God I am blessed enough to be able to afford it. It is a struggle, but it has enabled me to continue doing what I love, performing. Critically injured during a terrorist attack in Lagos in 2025, Akeem appeared at the PMAs for the first time in 2 years. Alright, let's head over here, see what the television has to say.
Thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization Humanity Front. Speaking from the tarmac at Wayne County Airport, Taggart called the attacks
An extremely regrettable affair. I'd very much like to meet with David Sarif in person to offer my deepest sympathies and assure him that these attacks are in no way linked to Humanity Front. My people have worked tirelessly to find a peaceful solution to this dispute, and I unequivocally deplore the methods used by these hostage takers. Now, that being said, I do hope the UN takes a concentrated look at what happened here tonight.
Mr. Taggart went on to express a sincere desire to stand in front of the General Assembly with David Sarif, united in their cause to find a common ground. Should that day ever come to pass, one cannot help but wonder if millionaire Hugh Darrow, the man whose innovations first propelled augmentation technology to the forefront, will also be present. So far, Mr. Darrow has refused our repeated requests for an interview. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Alright. I could have sworn there was at least a beer in here. Let me take a closer look. There it is. Bam. Now, I'm actually, for the moment, I'm going to hold on to the Hot Devil beers, because coming up shortly, I will actually have a use for them. So let's head back out to the main building.
Great job at the plant, boss. Wish I could have gone out with you, but things got a little tense over here, too.
We've heard that already.
Talk's all over the office, Mr. J. You really took care of those purity first assholes. Wish I could.
Heard that already.
Talk's all over the office, Mr. J. You really took care of those purity first assholes. Wish I could have been there to see it.
We've heard that already. Let's talk to the janitor.
Hey, Mr. Jensen. I just finished sweeping the 3rd floor. Gave your office a once-over while I was there. Everything is just the way you left it. Honestly, there wasn't much for me to do, considering you haven't been there for so long. I'll bet you got a bunch of emails waiting, though, right? Honestly, there wasn't much for me to do, considering you haven't been there for so long.
Okay. So here's Office 20, Jerry Marr and Dory Harris. Security rating 3. Can't open it yet.
I don't buy for a second he was with Purity first. I think someone slipped him into Sandra's group to manipulate those thugs.
Yeah, but who? Who would know we were developing the Typhoon?
The same people who attacked us last time, Roy. I mean, come on. We were testing it when they broke in.
Alright, I'll give you that. So what? You think a foreign government is behind this?
Governments aren't the only ones hiring mercenaries these days. Isolé, Kusanji, Taeyong Medical. Any one of our competitors could be behind this.
Go ahead and talk to these two.
Jensen, is it true Sanders acted surprised when he heard about the hacker? Who do you think sent them all? Who do you think sent them all?
Hey, do you know if David is going to step it up security-wise around here? No offense, but I just don't feel like our workplace is safe anymore. No offense, but I just don't feel like our workplace is safe anymore.
Alright, Office 22 is Farida Malik's. It's security rating 4, so we can't hack it yet either. Let's talk to this guy.
Hey, Jensen. I hear you were a real ghost tonight. Those Purity First assholes never even knew you were there. Guess those augmentations made you light on your feet, huh? Maybe I should think about getting some. Guess those augmentations made you light on your feet, huh? Maybe I should think about getting some.
Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Everybody's saying you did a great job at the plant, Adam. Apparently there wasn't much bloodshed thanks to you. But I'm glad. This isn't a cause anyone should be dying for on either side of the debate. But I'm glad.
Alright, let's go ahead and stop by the tech lab, and Pritchard's got a tower made of monitors, which is kind of cool. There are actually a few Easter eggs in here. We've got the, my personal favorite is, if you look on his wall, he's got a poster for Square Enix's Final Fantasy 27. I like that a lot. Blade of Shintaro, powered by Trongline. He's a fan of motorbikes, apparently. Anyway, let's check everything out. Sports. 257, special report, AUG magazine, Kusanagi, anyway. Over here, we've got a credit chip. 91 credits, awesome. What else do we have? Let's go ahead and talk to Pritchard now. Give him the Typhoon.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way. Oh, and by the way, Jensen, I know you've gone through a lot of physical changes of late, but you didn't become a woman. Stay out of the ladies' restroom.
Alright. There's a 1,000 experience for giving the Typhoon to Pritchard. New objective is meet with Sarif in the penthouse. One thing's for sure, the radicals who attacked our factory were tricked into doing it. Time to meet with Sarif and figure out what's really going on.
Don't you have somewhere to be, Jensen? I'm sure Sarif is expecting your report. I would think a man just returned from a 6-month sabbatical would have a lot of work piled up.
There's a Cyber Boost Pro Energy bar on his desk, which I will take and go ahead and use.
Just leave, Jensen. I'm very busy.
Tech Haven.
Just leave, Jensen. I'm very busy.
Over here, we have another Cyber Boost Pro Energy bar. We've already read that ebook on our first visit, and I think we're done in here, so let's keep moving. Let's go around the circle to start with. Let's talk to this gal.
Finally, someone who can get things done. Welcome back, Adam. Morale has been pretty low since you left, but I suspect things will start turning around now. Morale has been pretty low since you left, but I suspect things will...
Okay, Office 27, Diane Gonzalez and Nuella Cook. This one is only level 2, so we can hack it. Let's see, do I need to go to the spam, go for the spam node? I don't think so. Maybe I should.
Access granted.
I didn't get the data store. Gotta retry. Oops. I should have used a stop worm, is what I should have done. Let's try again. Capture. Capture. Fortify. Capture. Capture. Capture.
Access granted.
There we go. Well, I earned back my stop worm, plus I got 50 experience for hacking a level 2 device. So let's check out this office. We've got a vent cover, always handy, an unlocked computer. From Cindy Martinez to Diane Gonzalez, I'm sorry. Don't be pissed at me, Di. All I meant when I said it was that maybe, just maybe, they made a mistake. It happens all the time on those crime scene shows, and we never actually saw the DNA results. Don't you want to believe that Megan could still be alive? She was your friend too, after all. From Gail Bergama to Diane Gonzalez, reply, is it true? Yeah, Lyle just told me. We work our butts off and they start taking away our benefits. Not cool. I'm starting to get a sinking feeling about this place. You still up for happy hour downtown, if we can get away at a decent hour? Diane Gonzalez, dgonzalez at si.corp.det wrote, Hey Gail, you hear they're thinking of cutting vacation days? What the hell? This is the kind of thing companies do when they're about to go belly up. From Athena Margulies to SI Global, overtime policy. It has come to my attention that many of you are logging overtime hours as we continue to work hard to meet deadlines. Because of this, I would like to remind everyone about Sarif Industries' overtime policies. For anyone exceeding 8 hours of work in a single workday and or 40 hours of work in a regular work week, you are entitled by law to 1.5 times your regular rate of pay for all overtime hours worked. But we'd like you to consider an alternative option, a 1-for-1 exchange of overtime for paid vacation hours once project deadlines have been reached. Please inform your unit supervisor which option you'd prefer no later than Friday 11 a.m. If we do not hear from you by then, we will assume the second option applies. Thank you for your time and dedication to keeping Sarif Industries alive. Athena Margulies, Executive Assistant, Sarif Industries. Alright. Now we'll check the vent out in a minute, but let's open the drawers. Got 118 credits out of that one. Over here we have an ebook. It's a Hugh Darrow ebook. The Neural Hub, 200 experience. The Neural Hub, designed for a next generation, by Hugh Darrow, excerpt from a paper in Neo Nature, May 2015. Neural hub technology is viewed by some as the millstone about the neck of cybernetics research, but such commentary indicates a failure to think outside the box. In fact, the neural hub has always had the capacity to grow beyond its function as a gateway for cyberware integration. These implants, developed in the beginning as components in ever-shrinking cell phone, TV, and MP3 player parts, comprise numerous physical processors integrated on one physical chip, but the key is in the threading. The hub is controlled by software, which enables more efficient processing on the hardware. Each input from the nervous system generates its own or multiple threads based on operations like motion or recollection. What I propose is a combination of multi-core processors tied closer to the human brain's own superlative multitasking capacity, effectively breaking down the barrier between the commonplace hub designs of current iterations and the subject's own mind. In effect, we allow the hub to work with the human brain. In analogy, instead of a relay race where one participant is slower than the other, it becomes a ride on a tandem. And, hey, a whiskey. Why not? Let's get the health up. I kinda gotta wait for Jensen's vision to come back. I guess in the meantime I can go ahead and roll into the vent. 100 experience. Traveler bonus. But I would prefer to hack the door to actually explore the office, if that's an option. Okay, we had everything out of this office anyway. So, Office 25. Another level 2 keypad. Let's hack it. Alright. Clearance is good, so let's go boom, 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 boom. And I'll probably nuke the level 4 if I trigger the diagnostic before then. Or not. We'll be fine.
Access granted.
75 credits plus 50 XP. Alright. As I pop in here, there's a credit chit worth 115. An ebook. It's another Hugh Darrow ebook worth another 200 experience. The Tyranny of Biology. Transcript of a seminar given by Hugh Darrow at the World Bioethics Summit in Tokyo, September 8th, 2011. The next study I'd like to share is one in which we analyzed the security and privacy properties of an implantable cardioverter defibrillator, ICD. Introduced to the US market in 2003, this model of ICD includes pacemaker technology and is designed to communicate wirelessly with a nearby external programmer in the 175 kHz frequency range. After partially reverse engineering the ICD's communications protocol with an oscilloscope and a software radio, we implemented several software radio-based attacks that could compromise patient safety and privacy. At this point, cries of outrage from participants interrupt Mr. Darrow. He looks up, surprised. Loud gaveling sounds. "Please, ladies and gentlemen, please." After several minutes, the crowd quiets enough for Mr. Darrow to speak. "Listen, I'm not here to talk about the philosophical nature of what we do in augmentation science. That's not to say I don't understand the ramifications of my work, just that I feel there are better thinkers than I more suited to the task. My prowess, my genius, if you'll forgive me for calling it that, is in the creation of these engines of human improvement. I'll leave it to future generations to decide if I am remembered well for what I've created. But I will say this, at no other time in our history as the dominant species on this planet have we, as human beings, had as much power over our own bodies as we do now. We are on the threshold of an age where the tyranny of biology can be defeated. Someone born blind, someone whose legs are claimed by some tragedy, someone who once could hear but now cannot. We can offer hope to them. Nature no longer has the upper hand." So, open the drawers, 126 credits, a Cyberboost Pro Energy Bar, and an unlocked computer. From Athena Margulies to Mika Pine, excessive vacation requests. Mika, I just got off the phone with Erin from Every Season. She told me that all these vacation days you've been using up lately haven't been vacations at all. Why didn't you come to me, sweetheart? If I'd known how difficult it was for you to set foot near the labs, I could have done something about it. Look, I'll speak to David. He'll understand, and maybe we can get workers' comp to reimburse us for all the weeks you've been missing. In the meantime, stay home, try to relax, and keep up those sessions with Erin. She sounds like a really helpful person. Athena Margulies, Executive Assistant, Sarif Industries. From Frank Pritchard to SI Global, heightened security measures. Important. As you are all fully aware, network security is of the utmost importance in securing the safety and well-being of this company. Our firewall has been rigorously designed to withstand even the most persistent of outside attacks, but it can do nothing if employees do not adhere to the safety protocols laid out in easy-to-follow instructions in everyone's employee manual. Do not give your login, passwords, or security access codes to anyone outside this company. Do not download free internet software or upload new programs without clearing it through the IT department first. And above all, lock your computers before leaving your offices. Frank Pritchard, Chief of Network Security, Sarif Industries. From Frank Pritchard to SI Global, Network Security, important. As you are no doubt aware, terrorism is on the rise in this city. We in the IT department are working day and night to keep this company safe from outside attack, but you are making the job harder every time you fail to follow the most basic of network security rules, which is why I must now remind all of you to lock your computer screen the moment you step away from it, change your password every 6 weeks in keeping with network protocols, never write down your password or give it to anyone else unless he has systems administration authority. Surf the internet only when you are in the safety and comfort of your own home. Simple rules, people. Let's try to follow them. Frank Pritchard, Chief of Network Security, Sarif Industries. From David Sarif to SI Global, update. Good morning, everyone. I know most of you are still reeling from what happened here several months ago. The devastating loss of so many good people, of so many of our friends and colleagues, is something which I, personally, find impossible to grasp. I know we will never be able to replace them, but I swear to you this. We will rebuild. We will pick up the shattered pieces of our lives and their work and continue to move forward. Together we will be stronger than the bastards who did this to us, and we will not let them succeed. Right now I am in constant communication with the authorities who are investigating the attack. As soon as I hear anything conclusive, I will let you know. In the meantime, Frank and the rest of the security team will be working tirelessly to ensure that this company, that all of you, remain safe and secure. If you have any questions or if you simply feel the need to talk, do not hesitate to come to me. My door is always open. David. Okay. Let's get out of here now. Let's talk to this guy. As soon as he's off the phone, anyway.
Can you believe that? They spin the news like anyone else. Right. I'll see you. Wow. Didn't expect to see you back so soon, Mr. Jensen. I heard you were nearly a goner. Some people just heal faster than others, I guess. Sure wish I had your genes. Some people just heal faster than others.
Let's go over to these guys. I think they're supposed to be talking to each other, but it's not playing the conversation files for some reason.
Hey, look who's back. I heard you were healing really fast. Congratulations, man. Think you'll be back with us full-time or just a couple hours a day? Because, man, we could sure use more people around here. Think you'll be back with us full-time or just a couple hours a day? Because, man, we could sure use more people around here.
Okay.
You looking for something, Jensen? I think Pritchard's in the tech lab. Nice to have you back, by the way. Nice to have you back, by the way.
Okay. Let's go ahead and hop in the elevator and run up to the penthouse, since that's our next objective.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Can't hurt to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
Redirect.
And I did. The Typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was augmented. He's not the mastermind behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages, Adam. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Placate.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Acknowledge.
You got it.
Okay, that was worth 1,000 experience. So we got 2 new objectives. M5, investigating the suicide terrorist. Retrieve the dead terrorist's neural hub. The police moved the body of the suicide terrorist to the downtown precinct's morgue. If I can retrieve a neural hub implant from inside the corpse, I may be able to learn more about the attack. Time to head over to the Jefferson Drive police station and get down to the morgue. And M6, visiting the limb clinic, meet with Dr. Markovic. Sarif insisted that I see Vera Markovic, the doctor who's been monitoring my recovery. She works in the 2nd Avenue Limb Clinic down the street from Sarif Plaza. Cool, alright.
That hacker's not going to be sitting still for long. Get over to the station and find a way inside. Don't forget to check in with Dr. Markovic at the 2nd Avenue Limb Clinic. I need you in top shape for this. Don't forget to check in with Dr. Markovic at the 2nd Avenue Limb Clinic. I need you in top shape for this.
Let's see what we've got in here now. Nice self-portrait over the roaring fire. 2027 Detroit season. Detroit versus Montreal tonight, 9 o'clock. I like it. Anyway, we can't get into the elevator, so there's no point in messing with it. Let's head out here. I guess we'll talk to Athena.
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
Taggart. Sarif was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere this time, denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology can be pretty scary.
Tell that to all the war ants whose lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand. Mark my words. That man is trouble.
Let's keep talking to her.
You better get going, Adam. I'm sure whatever David's asked you to do must be important. And stay out of trouble, will you? We fought so hard to get you back. I wouldn't want to see the effort wasted. Take care. Take care.
All right. There's nothing else to be done. Oh, wait. Let's check out Sarif's bathroom. I'm not seeing anything. Nope. No goodies. So let's hop back in the elevator. I actually don't know what floor it's going to spit me out on.
Jensen.
Update. Go to my office. Side quests. Paging at S1. Paging Adam Jensen. Go to my office. Seems I've just been paged to my office. Not sure why or by whom, but if I get a chance, I should probably swing by to check it out. Oh, it spit me right back on the second floor where I boarded. That's what I was hoping would happen. Let's talk to this janitor.
Jensen. Didn't think I'd see you back here. I guess I couldn't find anyone competent to take your place. Hey, I'm not saying you don't know how to do your job, but 2 attacks in 6 months and how many people dead? Not a good track record, pal. Hey, I'm not saying you don't know how to
Adam Jensen.
Let's talk to this gal.
You saved the hostages, didn't you, Jensen? Sounds cold, but it might have been better for us if they died. Listen to me. I must be really tired. But I can't help thinking we could use a few martyrs to help sway public opinion. Listen to me.
Alright. Office 23, Will Rossellini and Walt Cannon. It's a level 2, so we can go ahead and hack it. Just wanted to make sure I quick saved first, in case I screw up. So, let's get in here. And let me see what we've got. No data stores, I just have to pick a path to the exit. No matter what, let's see. I think the best thing to do is go here, here, soften, there. Well, it doesn't really matter actually, because if I can get through the level 1s without triggering the trace, then
Adam Jensen.
Doesn't really matter that I have to go through a level 3. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go straight up one of the edges. I think that's actually smarter.
Access granted.
I did use a nuke on the level 3 just to get through fast enough. So, 50 experience for hacking it. Let's bust into the office, see what we find. There's an ebook. The next 3 decades. Where will we be in 2050? There was once a time when we believed that the world would become a monolithic nation-state, a kind of United States of Earth brought together under the global aegis of a super-governmental body. But now that prediction seems quaint and hackneyed. The reality is that we live in an era where sovereign nations and the formal governments of countries are little more than lines of demarcation upon the world's maps. More and more citizens of the world lend their loyalty not to a flag, but to the only true transnational entities that still thrive, corporations. We thus foresee a time when people will be citizens of their employer's nation, rather than Chinese, French, Canadian, etc. And in this world, what we have thought of as traditional nation complexes, such as America, will fragment in order to find their own equilibrium. Interesting. Nothing on the shelves. Let's check these drawers. 53 credits. This desk, check the drawer, get 25 credits, and check the unlocked computer. From Frank Pritchard to Will Rossellini. Reply, neuropazine thefts. Don't get me wrong, I'm not accusing anyone, but as Sarif's security chief, it's my responsibility to stay on top of things. Will Rossellini, W. Rossman at si.corp.det wrote, "What exactly are you accusing me of, Frank? Yes, I have taken quantities of neuropazine out of the lab. It's part of my research. But I have also logged each and every drop used and placed all unused supplies back in the freezer before leaving. And I was not the only one working late those nights. Talk to Brugger, he'll verify it." Frank Pritchard, Nuclear Snake at si.corp.det wrote, "It has come to my attention that neuropazine has been disappearing from the lab, usually on nights when you were working late. Care to explain this?" From Ted Brugger to Will Rossellini. Research results. Whatever Megan's team was onto with that Patient X strand is simply amazing. I ran the tests 3 times just to be sure, and none of the usual rejection markers are present after 8 weeks without neuropazine. This is unheard of, Will. Listen, I gotta take off, but you have got to see the results for yourself. Come to my office, room 32. If by chance the door is locked, 9642 will get you in. TB. From Athena Margulies to SI Global. Recruitment efforts. Hello all. Management realizes that you have all been working long hours in the drive to fulfill outstanding contracts. We recognize your increased efforts and we thank you for your unswerving dedication to getting the job done with pride. We are attempting to fill recent vacancies as quickly as possible, but finding talented researchers who can live up to the high standards this company maintains is no easy task. If you know of any qualified candidates, please send them my way. In the meantime... Shut up. In the meantime, thank you for your patience and continued dedication during this difficult time. Athena Margulies, Executive Assistant, Sarif Industries. Alright. That's it for this office. So let's check Office 21. A level 2, we can hack it. This is Lyle Rogers and Gail Bergama's office. Oh.
Adam Jensen, please report to your office.
I have
Adam Jensen?
3 data stores. And they're all going to be tough to get to. Probably gonna need to stop and nuke.
Adam Jensen.
Maybe not.
Report to your office. Adam Jensen? Access granted.
Okay, so yeah, I got all 3 data stores, a total of 400 credits and a nuke virus, plus 50 experience for the hack. Perfect. Well, let's head in. Hey, we got a person working.
I hear you cleared up the situation at the plant, Adam. Nice job. Maybe now we can concentrate on getting this place financially solid again. Maybe now we can concentrate on getting this place financially solid again.
Alright, there's an ebook over here. Sarif Industries, Rising to Tomorrow. The Sarif Ethos. Here at Sarif Industries, we've specialized in the design and manufacture of advanced neuro-augmentations and prosthetics for human implantation, and we strive to distinguish ourselves by working with clients to create progressive, forward-thinking, custom augmentations that answer specific challenges and needs. We are proud to maintain our creative independence in a rapidly shrinking and highly competitive marketplace. To ensure our uniqueness, we maintain an in-house staff of doctors and nurses, in addition to the usual array of augmentation scientists and researchers, training them to work with clients to determine individual needs. Sarif Industries offers its clients free, comprehensive pre-operational screenings so as to better understand their personal challenges. We employ over 1,500 people in the Detroit area in our factory and R&D facilities. More than any other corporation in the augmentation industry, we work hard to promote and maintain our reputation as innovators and as a home for independence, excellence, and quality. Well, that's nice. Let's check this unlocked computer. From David Sarif to Lyle Rogers, hostage situation. What the fuck does Picus have against us? Ever since Taggart gave that damn speech in front of the UN, Kassan's taken every opportunity she has to slant this augmentation debate in his favor. We were the ones who were fucking attacked. We lost people. He didn't. That has got to earn us some sympathy. Get on the phone and work this, Lyle. Do what I fucking pay you to do. D. From Gail Bergama to Lyle Rogers. Watch out. Hey boss, Mr. Sarif just stuck his head in. Looks like he's on the warpath. You might want to get back here ASAP. And are we still on for the movie Saturday night? Gail Bergama, Assistant Director, Public Relations and Media, Sarif Industries. Okay. Well, that was pretty fun. Let's head to level 3. Talk to these guards first.
Great job at the plant, boss. Wish I could have gone out with you, but things got a little tense over here, too.
Heard that already.
Oh, did you hear yet? There was a demonstration at the limb clinic. Anti-augmenters, mostly peaceful, though.
Heard that already.
Great job at the plant, boss. Wish I could have gone out with you, but things got a little tense over here, too.
Adam Jensen.
Heard that already.
Adam Jensen.
Let's talk to this janitor.
Hey, Jensen. Rumor is some of those pro-human bastards got away tonight, including their leader. Think they had inside help? I mean, the place was surrounded, and you were in there. No way the man just slips out like that. Shit. I mean, the place was surrounded, and you were in there.
I'm just trying...
The man just slips out like that. Shit.
I'm gonna go to my office as soon as I can just to shut the page up, but... yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I can talk to the woman I see walking around later. Or I can just... well, it's gonna be a long wait if I try to wait for her to get here. Anyway, there's the elevator. Let's talk to these people.
We were just saying what a good job you did at the plant. You saved our asses on this one. Is it true that hacker was augmented? Is it true that hacker was augmented?
Please report to your office.
Oh, hey,
Adam
Jensen. Nice
Jensen?
job with the Typhoon. The DOD is going to be real happy those terrorists didn't get a hold of it. Nobody saw you recovering it, did they? Nobody saw you recovering it, did they?
All right, let's talk to this janitor.
Jensen. Didn't think I'd see you back here. I guess I could.
We heard that already. That office is unlocked, but we'll check it later. I will go ahead and check the bathrooms right quick, but I'm not seeing anything.
Adam Jensen, please report to your office. Adam Jensen?
All right, finally, here she is.
Adam! Mr. Sarif made an announcement earlier. Said you saved the workers at the plant. You're a hero. Thank God he called you in. Long live the new and improved Jensen. Thank God he called you
Let's
in.
talk to this guy.
Nice job securing the Typhoon, Jensen. Would have hated to see Taggart and his Humanity Front group finding out about it. Humanity Front.
Adam
Bah.
Jensen, please report
They're no
to your
better than the
office.
Purity First radicals who
Jensen?
attacked us. Humanity Front.
Okay, let's go to these people.
Hey, Tiger. Megan always did say you'd take well to augmentations. People always fear change, but in the end, it's the ones on the fence who'll make the difference. At least, I think she was talking about you. People always fear change.
Let's talk to this guy.
Jensen. Didn't think I'd see you back here.
We've heard that already.
Please report to your
Jensen,
office.
I heard you were back.
Adam Jensen?
I hope people outside the company aren't giving you a hard time. About your enhancements, I mean. It can be tough adjusting. But once you've gotten used to your new abilities, you'll love them. It can be tough adjusting.
All right. Let's go to Jensen's office now.
Adam Jensen.
It's unlocked.
Please report to your office.
There we go. 500 experience for popping into the office. And we shouldn't hack Jensen's computer yet. Reason being, there's a side quest, which is just accepting a reward from Greg and Josie Thorpe, who you might remember from the Sarif manufacturing plant. But we can hack the safe in their apartment twice. If we first hack it, then come back here, hack Jensen's computer, and read the email from Greg Thorpe, which gives us the quest to come get the reward. When we go back to Thorpe's apartment, the safe will be closed and locked again, so we can hack it twice. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave Jensen's computer alone for now. And check the rest of his office. Got painkillers in the desk drawer. A pocket secretary. New login from Frank Pritchard to Adam Jensen. Jensen, didn't know if you were coming back, so I deleted your entire network account. I only received the order to set up a new one a few minutes ago, so if you don't like the password I picked, live with it. Login, A. Jensen. Password, Mandrake. Pritchard. P.S. The password should also work on your home computer. Get rid of all these new tags. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave Jensen's computer alone. Guess I'll go ahead and pop the painkillers. Get myself up to the max 200 health. The security hub is unlocked. I'll pop in here right quick. Just... I can turn off the cameras. No real reason to do that, but I will go ahead and do it. Then, what else is in here? Got a bottle of wine on the table. I don't think I've seen wine yet. Great Wall Red Chardonnay. Use. Gain an additional 10 health points up to a maximum of 200. Activation use from the inventory. Description. The Great Wall Vineyards genetically modified Chardonnay grapes to produce a red vintage. With hints of citrus and pepper petroleum finish, it perfectly complements any endangered meat. Warning, alcoholic beverages will imbue the drinker with a small increase in damage resistance. Each additional beverage consumed will increase this effect. Adverse effects will include blurred vision. That's fine. Let's see. All the shelves, is there anything else?
Remember me?
Anyway, yeah, I think that's everything, so let's talk to Tim Corella.
Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
So, quest details. Start with that. Task.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
Reward.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
Return. About. Tyndall.
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You'd need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people, with pheromones or something.
Heist.
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Neuropozyne.
Neuropozyne? What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
Let's accept.
Alright. Tell me more.
Really? Wow. Thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Alright. Locate Tyndall's apartment building. So... Side quest, S2, Lesser Evils. Locate Tyndall's apartment building. Tim Corella, a researcher at Sarif Industries, has asked for my help. Seems a former employee of Sarif's named Brian Tyndall is blackmailing him into stealing neuropozyne. Tim wants me to retrieve the material Tyndall is holding on him. The first step will be to find Tyndall's apartment building in the Brooklyn Court area. Apparently I can't miss it. It's protected by a large security gate. Okay. Let's head out of Jensen's office now. And let's just start over here. Office 31, Denzel Mitchell. Level 2, we can hack it. Oh, there it is. Alright, there is one data store. So, I'll just hit these and I'll hit the spam node as soon as the trace triggers and hope that that works. Let's go ahead and do it.
Access granted.
Got a stop worm and, of course, my 50 experience. And the door's unlocked. So, let's check this office. An ebook. Global Politics Review 2026 edition, Chapter 7, Facing the Dragon. China casts a long shadow. Since the 2000s, the Chinese bloc has seen a steady climb towards superpower status, supplanting the USA as the world's economic engine and most sophisticated military force. Marked growth in many areas of industry have made the People's Republic a major player in many fields, notably in the emerging technology of human augmentation. Without the regulations imposed on human trials by other nations, the PRC have been fast-tracking their augmentation research. Many fear that China's actions may grant them a monopoly and thus strengthen their position still further. However, despite technological advances, China's attitudes toward human rights and the environment have not progressed, and rumors of atrocities against both people and the planet are rife. But confirmation of these statements is difficult to obtain, given the PRC's iron grip on their nation's media. Okay, there should be 4 more level 2 doors that I can hack right now, plus a level 2 computer, if I'm right. So there's a Cyberboost Pro Energy Bar, 184 credits, Pocket Secretary. No subject, from Shine Ferret at hackernet.det to Denzel Mitchell. You know, Denny, for a lawyer, you're a pretty cool dude. Thanks for checking the POs. Would have done it myself, but Sarif's bitch has had my number for way too long. If she'd caught me with him, I'd have been toast. You know she's got Casey implants, don't you? Anyway, from what you told me, I'm sure Mika Pine's behind these thefts. She's in purchasing, types out the POs before Margulies signs them. It'd be so easy for her to change the figs after. She's OOTO out of the office till Thursday, so I just gotta get into her office for then. Snake gave me the code to 27 next door to hers, 4145. I'm thinking of letting myself in there and using the air ducts to cross into her office. Don't worry, I won't sue if anything goes wrong. New access code, but we've already been in there. And an unlocked computer. From Frenetic Pony at si.corp.det to Lawboy at si.corp.det. Mercury Insta Messaging Autosave. This conversation was automatically saved in your conversation history. Frenetic Pony, we can't let SWAT into that plant. There's too much at stake. I'm calling Jensen in. Lawboy, he's still on medical leave, D. Markovic gave him a clear bill of health last week. And how much pressure was she under, huh? I resent that accusation. Resent it all you like, but you hired me to protect your ass. You got away with the surgeries because of that neat little clause we had in his contract, but if something happens to him now, it won't, trust me. It's your call, boss. We saved his life, for God's sake. I don't think he'll be suing us anytime soon. From Athena Margulies to Denzel Mitchell, a little help. Hey Denny, when you've got a second, can you drop by? David's asked me to draft a formal letter to TYM declining their oh-so-generous offer. I want to make sure I get the wording correct. A. Athena Margulies, Executive Assistant, Sarif Industries. Alright. That's all well and good. Let's try Office 33. Level 2, we can hack it. This is Tim Corella's office. The guy who gave us our side quest. No data stores, but there are 2 exit nodes. And this is almost certain to trigger the trace right away. Oh my gosh. It's not working. Can I make it? Yes.
Access granted.
Alright, we're in at the cost of 1 stop worm. 50 experience. Now let's check Tim's office. In the drawer, we find 100 credits. The computer's unlocked. From Brian Tyndall at helixguru.det.usa to Tim Corella. Reply, delivery received. Hey man, I don't work there anymore. Pritchard fired me for messing with the Intellicam footage, remember? So you'll have to get into her office and snoop around yourself if you really want to be sure. All I can do is give you her office access code, 5475, if she hasn't changed it, BT. Tim Corella, T. Corella at si.corp.det wrote, "What do you mean she saw you? Christ, Brian, her knowing is not an option. It could mean my job. You gotta find out if she's on to me." Brian Tyndall at helixguru.det.usa wrote, "Package received, thanks C. Next time, though, I think we'll need a new drop zone. Not to make you nervous or anything, but I'm pretty sure the chick who flies the company chopper saw me coming out of the helipad storage area after I grabbed it." From Brian Tyndall at helixguru.det.usa to Tim Corella, reply, "No more. Don't say that, man. I promised the client no pause, and I gotta make good, which means you gotta make good. Or did you conveniently forget about that little piece of added security I grabbed before Dickwad fired me? You don't deliver the rest of the vials, as we discussed, and Mr. Sarif's gonna be watching some pretty incriminating digital images tonight." Tim Corella, tcorella at si.corp.det, wrote, "I'm out, B. I don't know if Malik suspects me, but I just can't take the risk. I'm not stealing any more vials of neuropazine for you." From Brian Tyndall at helixguru.det.usa to Tim Corella, reply, "It's done. Good man, C. I'll find a way in. Don't worry. BT. P.S. You are deleting these mails, aren't you?" Tim Corella, tcorella at si.corp.det, wrote, "Fine, you win. Since we can't use the helipad storage area anymore, I put the vials in the basement in a vent shaft, but I don't know how you expect to collect them." Alright. Let's check the rest of the office. There's a credit chip with 346 credits on it. That's pretty big. And an ebook. The Sleepwalking World. Wake up! Your government can follow you anywhere. Under the guise of helpful programs such as the Amber Alert database for missing children and the World Smallpox Vaccine Initiative, those who would seek to control our lives are eroding our liberties. They mask their true intentions. They plan to build a global database of all citizen DNA fingerprints. Your autonomy and self-determination will be curtailed for all time. DNA registration is the death of freedom. Only those people who appear on the global register will be allowed to vote, to travel, to have children, to earn a living, to speak out. Non-registrants will be non-people. This is a silent, quiet slavery, and we are allowing it to happen. Our elected officials are marking us like animals in pens, shackling us with the very blood in our veins. A population that can be tracked cannot be free. Alright. Let's check Office 35. It's unlocked. Heather Stickner and Michelle Crutcher's office. So, nothing on that desk. Nothing over here. Oh, there's someone in here working.
Finally, someone who can get things done. Welcome back, Adam.
We've heard that already. Looks like there's nothing in here except an ebook to read. Hearts of Steel, Iron and Shadows. Across the plaza, Meredith saw him stumble and fall against a low wall. She cast a quick glance back to where the demonstrators continued to build toward an outbreak of fury, and then, on an impulse she couldn't explain, she went to him, offering a hand. He looked up from under his hood, and the eyes that glittered there, hard and gray like fragments of sea ice, made her gasp. He stood, ignoring her outstretched hand, but there was something there in the depths, at odds with his scowl. "Are you?" "Fine," he murmured. Those eyes narrowed. "You're hurt." "Just a scratch," she began, but his hand was already coming up to her cheek. Meredith started as silver fingers touched skin. To her surprise, they were warm. "Yeah," he said, turning away. "I'm one of them. A cog. But he was already leaving. Alright, let's head over this way. Let's check out Office 34. Roy Kennedy and Andrea Van Wessel's office. It's a level 3, we can't hack it. Office 32, J. Quasi Peterson and Ted Brugger's office. It's a level 2, we can hack it. Good. We have the code, but we're going to hack anyway. Duh. So, no data stores. Just got to make my way down and up and hope I don't get flagged. Oh yeah, we're good.
Access granted.
50 experience for that hack. And there's a vent here, which we'll explore in a moment. First, let's check the drawers. 53 credits. Excellent. Over here, we got more drawers with 24 credits. And a computer that's locked, security rating 2, so we can hack it. I'll read this ebook first. Composite Study 07121969 Final Test Result. Initial variables/test conditions. Biomatrix Composite 1 was created using the R7 biochip design, which in turn uses the P-dot cluster array originally developed by Darrow Industries. Biomatrix Composite 2 was created using the X1 biochip design, which uses the P-dot cluster array developed by M. Reed et al. And incorporates the mutagenic chemical composition first revealed in her Patient X study. Tissue samples taken from both composites were tested every 7 days for rejection markers routinely associated with the onset of DDS, Darrow Deficiency Syndrome. Observations. Within 3 weeks of testing, Composite 1 exhibited low levels of cytotoxic M and DDSY enzymes commonly associated with the onset of rejection syndrome. The quantity of these enzymes increased as expected, with 20 cc of neuropazine being administered in week 5 to break down glial tissue buildup around the biochip cluster. Composite 2, on the other hand, showed no sign of either enzyme appearing until week 6. At this point, trace levels of CM were detected but disappeared in subsequent weeks. This leads me to hypothesize that the enzymes were actually a byproduct of the formation of newly extruded neural tissue compatible with the original matrix forming around the P-dot cluster. Additional tests must be conducted to confirm this. Luckily, David informs me that new tissue from Patient X has become available in recent months. Now you can see with the sticky note that the password for the computer is Eclipse, but we of course are just going to hack it. We like experience after all. As much as we can possibly get. So, are there data stores? Yes, there's one over there. I'm gonna go this way so I can hit the clearance node. Got the data store.
Access granted.
Got the exit. 50 credits plus my 50 experience. From Andrea Van Wezel to Ted Brugger. Reply, late night coffee break. I guess I'm just full of surprises. Ted Brugger, tbrugger at si.corp.det wrote, Andrea, you gotta tell me, what the hell was that the other night? First of all, I had no clue you were interested, and no idea you were still in the lab, but when I went to put the extra no-pause away and caught you reaching into the freezer, well, needless to say, it was a very pleasant surprise. Thank God Rossellini didn't walk in on us. Hey, there's another ebook over here. Tomorrow's Man, the Hugh Darrow Story. Turning Points. Darrow's father, Sir Martin Darrow, media mogul and founder of Picus Communications, enrolled him in the prestigious Skatecliff School and later the Stowe School. A natural athlete, Hugh was the captain of football, rugby union, and cricket teams, but beyond these sports he found school to be boring and unchallenging and opted not to enroll in college after graduation. His personal interests in designing and building computer-controlled mechanical devices, a crude robot at age 10, a makeshift robotics lab at 16, finally led him to the world's first Robot Wars competition in 1994. He failed to win, but while discussing design ideas with other robotics experts at the competition, he heard about human motion studies being carried out at Stanford University, aimed at designing better prosthetic devices for amputees. Darrow extended his stay in the USA to meet with several biomechatronic researchers. Now, let's hop through this vent. That's another 100 experience. Beautiful. And since I can't hack this door yet, I'll loot this office from the vent. On the desk, we've got 67 credits, an unlocked computer. From Frank Pritchard to Andrea Van Wezel, a little detective work. Greetings, Shine Ferret. Nuclear Snake's got an assignment for you. It's come to my attention that someone has been stealing neuropazine around here for quite a while. You know that stuff costs a fortune, so I suspect someone's selling it on the black market. We need to get to the bottom of this and bring it to David before Jensen does. Feeling up to a little late-night detective work, I've got an IntelliCam that's rigged to record while it's inside the lab's freezer. But it'll look strange if I get caught in there placing it. You, on the other hand, are always full of surprises. You up for it? And then, of course, from Ted Brugger to Andrea Van Wezel, late night coffee break. Andrea, you gotta tell me, what the hell was that the other night? First of all, I had no clue you were interested and no idea you were still in the lab, but when I went to put the extra no-pause away and caught you reaching into the freezer, well, needless to say, it was a very pleasant surprise. Thank God Rossellini didn't walk in on us. Now over here, In the drawers, we've got 37 credits. And on the desk, an ebook. The Bell Tower Way Corporate Background Brief. The Bell Tower Group provides a maximum spectrum private military security solution for every need. The company was incorporated in 1997, beginning life as a security consultancy and close protection bodyguard agency. Currently with offices in Afghanistan, Bahrain, China, Iraq, Kenya, India, and the United States, our headquarters in England is a hardened skyscraper with all the capabilities of a military base, situated in the London Sink, an area of reclaimed land close to the River Thames. Other key facilities include a maritime base on the U.S. Gulf Coast and a training facility in Bangalore, India. Bell Tower's services are tailored for international clients, including governments, international agencies, and the corporate sector. It is also a registered and active UN contractor. We provide specialist security and risk management solutions to counter extreme threats, along with exfiltration, K&R, threat neutrality operations, and quick-react symphonic defenses. Okay. I feel like I'm missing one level 2 door, because I know I'm about to hack Office 30, which is level 2. Bill Doble and Cal Lopez's office. Let's go ahead and hack this one. I got one data store up here. I have no idea why anyone would bother with the lower directories, so let's just get rolling.
Access granted.
75 credits and my 50 experience. And the door is unlocked. We got a Cyber Boost Pro Energy pack on the desk, 107 credits in the drawers, and another unlocked computer. Emails from David Sarif to Cal Lopez. Project Basilisk. Cal, I need you to head over to the temp lab for a few days and take the lead on Basilisk. The damn implants shouldn't be causing macular degeneration this late in the game. Rossi can't explain it, and if O'Neill gets wind, he'll cancel the contract. Damn, I miss Savchenko. D. From Lyle Rogers to Cal Lopez. Opera tickets. Cal, your wife's an opera fan, right? My friend at Picus just sent over 2 tickets to Il Metamorphoso, and I ain't gonna use them. You want? Alright. Let me just check now to make sure I haven't inadvertently skipped any level 2s. Open. Open. This one's a level 3. Open. 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 I'm intentionally skipping Jensen's computer, and it's level 3 anyway. Open. Alright, level 3 is clear. So let me take another look at level 2. The helipad storage room is level 5, so obviously I can't open it yet. This one is level 3. This one is level 4. Pritchard is open. '27 is open, 25 is open, 23 is open, 21 is open. Okay, good, I didn't miss anything. So, let's head down here. First, I'm going to talk to everybody.
Have you been to your office yet? Mr. Carella said he was looking for you, so I sent him to the 3rd floor. Mrs. Margulis mentioned that Mr. Sarif is also expecting you. Use the elevator. Upstairs and to the left. Mrs. Margulis mentioned that Mr. Sarif is
Okay. Let's talk to the janitor back here.
Good work securing the plant, Jensen. Those augmentations must have come in handy. I don't know if I could have held back like you did, though. I probably would have left a few more of them splattered all over the walls. Teach them a lesson. I don't know if I could have held back like you did, though.
Alrighty.
Teach them a lesson.
Nothing in the men's room. Nothing in the ladies' room. There's another janitor over here.
Jensen, didn't think I'd see you back here.
We've heard that already. There's a janitor here.
Eliza Kassan saying the situation in Milwaukee Junction is over, but she's not going into any detail. I heard it was Purity First radicals. What is wrong with those people?
Alright, let's listen to the little presentation on Hugh Darrow.
It would not be an understatement to say that Hugh Darrow changed the world as we know it. One of history's greatest visionaries and entrepreneurs, Darrow's groundbreaking work with robotics, biotechnology, and human enhancement has altered the very fabric of society, allowing men and women to improve their minds and bodies at will. In the 1990s, Hugh Darrow would become a mentor to David Sarif, inspiring him to found Sarif Industries in 2007. It is Hugh Darrow's foresight and pioneering spirit that motivates us today.
Okay. The retinal prosthesis.
The future holds a lot of excitement for us at Sarif Industries. We believe that advances in technology, in unison with good government policy and lower costs, will make human augmentation available to more and more people across the globe. And more accessibility to augmentation technology means a world with more opportunity. New developments with Cosmetech dermal layering will help to make augmentation look and feel more natural, eliminating much of the stigma associated with human enhancement technology. And for the first time ever, Omnivision transverse retinal technology will allow recipients to achieve true stereo vision without a dedicated chip. At Sarif Industries, a better tomorrow is our passion.
I've just made a decision. I'm going to hold on to the pistol and get ammo for it just so I can use it to lure guards around when I'm trying to do double takedowns. So I'm going to upgrade it in order to get the upgrade achievements. We just got up the ante, which is upgrade your first weapon of choice. We've earned 6 out of 49, 12%. Perfect. So, let's talk to these people by the elevator.
Adam, I heard about the plan and the way you saved Josie. Nice job. I'm really glad you're back. I'm really glad you're back.
Jensen, what a hero. Seriously, not everyone could have done it. Jensen, what a hero. Seriously, not everyone could have done it.
I guess I'll show you this directory right quick. Ground level lobby, 2nd offices technology lab, 3rd offices security manager, 4th health and fitness center. Under construction are research and development and marketing. 15th to 20th legal, 21st to 22nd human resources, 23rd to 28th accounting and purchasing, 29th penthouse and CEO offices. Anyway, let's hit the Limb Clinic info station.
LIM, Liberty in Mind and Body International, offers full and equal access to human enhancement products and technologies across every global border in society. LIM runs an international network of low-cost, medical mechanical clinics catering exclusively to augmented people. Today, LIM has 150 self-managed affiliates, operating 1,900 branches across the globe, treating over 8 million people each year. They are recognized as a global champion for the world's augmented people. Because of their tireless efforts, tens of thousands of lives have been saved or made better. For this reason and more, Sarif Industries has been a major sponsor of LIM for over a decade.
Alright. Let's go to the desk. Or the receptionist desk. Nobody's talking. Let's talk to the receptionist first.
Hi, Adam. Great to see you back. I guess they called in the right man for the job.
Talk to this gal.
Nice job tonight, Adam. I heard most of those vandals got arrested peacefully. Things could have been so much worse. Would you like to get a coffee with me sometime? I feel so much safer when you're around. Would you like to get a coffee?
I find it funny when people hit on Adam. It's because he doesn't react at all. Anyway, neuropazine.
In the early days of human enhancement technology, scientists encountered a serious obstacle. New limbs were being rejected by recipients, resulting in complete systemic failure. Human immune systems would invariably recognize the implants as a foreign invader and attack. Darrow Industries was able to overcome this issue with the wonder drug neuropozyne, now distributed exclusively by the VersaLife Corporation. Today, Sarif Industries is working diligently to develop new technologies to reduce dependence on the drug, making augmentation safer and more affordable to the greatest possible number of people.
Alright, let's go over here.
All they do is watch Picus and listen to the one-sided pundits talk about us like we're monsters.
Dory, your family has a right to their opinion, but they don't have the right to ostracize you for yours.
They think I'm some kind of evil farmer. They say I'm harvesting fake body parts and allowing the butchers of the human race to carry out their plan. It's just awful.
We all know how divided this country is right now. The Civil War split up families. So did the Iraq War, Texas separatism. At the end of the day, you have to do what you feel is right.
Let's talk to these two now.
It's just so unfair, Adam. Why can't people see there's a real need for what we do here? You get it, don't you? I mean, if it wasn't for Sarif Industries, you'd be dead right now. You get it, don't you? I mean, if it wasn't for Sarif Industries, you'd be dead right now.
She'll be alright, don't worry. It's nice of you to be concerned, but I'm sure you've got more important things to deal with. It's nice of you to be concerned, but
this is the memorial for Megan and her team. You can see the 5 of them in that picture. Let's see, their names are Vasily Savchenko, Eric Koss, Declan Faherty. Oh, I forget the other woman's name. Nia, I think. Nia something. And of course, Megan herself. They shall not grow old as we who are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. In our hearts and in our minds, their devotion to science will always be remembered. To us, they have found immortality. Alright, let's hit the David Sarif info station.
No one should ever have to give up a normal life because of a random incident, or indeed lose a dream over a physical limitation. So believes David Sarif, idealist, philanthropist, founder and CEO of Sarif Industries. Pursuing this belief, Mr. Sarif acquired a failing Detroit auto factory in 2007 and repurposed it for the automated manufacture of prosthetics, founding Sarif Industries. Today, we at Sarif Industries share David's passion. We believe that human augmentation will give people every opportunity to improve themselves, making the world a better place to live. Guided by this principle, we will continue to innovate and produce the finest line of human augmentation products the world has to offer.
Alright, let's hit the last info station, Sarif Industries.
Proudly headquartered here in the heart of Detroit, Sarif Industries specializes in the design and manufacture of advanced mechanical augmentations for human implantation. In other words, we help people achieve their dreams by allowing them to reach their full potential. Currently employing over 1,500 people, we are dedicated to innovation while upholding a reputation for unrivaled excellence. New products for 2027 include the Smart Cortical Booster, equipped with the multi-focus aptitude chip, specially tuned to give an edge in mathematics, arts, reading, science, and technology. We are also proud to present VistaLife, the world's most advanced corneal replacement technology. At Sarif Industries, we bring your dreams to life.
Alright. I think all that's left before we leave is to talk to these 2 guards. Tutorial available.
The objective screen details your current missions and objectives. In here, you can find extra information that may help you better understand what needs to be done. Missions can be activated or deactivated, depending on if you want them to appear in your radar or not. Deactivated missions can still be completed.
Easy enough.
Hold down the fort, boss. Nothing new to report. It's been pretty quiet here. Except for the usual rumor mill stuff. It's been pretty quiet here.
Talk's all over the office, Mr. J.
Alright,
You really took
let's
care
head
of
out.
those beauty
Now I think we're going to jump right into a conversation, and then I'm going to call it a video. But let's see if somebody jumps on us to talk with us first. Merchants located in city hubs will not only sell you goods and weaponry, they will also buy some from you.
Mrs. Reed?
Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
Sympathetic.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this. And I can't even begin to imagine how things have been for you after all you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
Optimistic.
They did what they had to do to save me. And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm glad to know you take it so well. Many of us wouldn't be able to cope so easily with such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. I can see why she loved you. Not even that degree of mechanical modification could change what she saw in you. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
Quest details. Reward.
Should I expect some form of compensation for this?
Adam, you're serious, aren't you? My God, this isn't who you used to be. I thought a chance to know what really happened to Megan, what really happened to you, would have been enough. Would have been worth your time.
Return. Accept.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Alright, locate Detective Chase's building. So, we'll see about that right quick. S. Side quests. S3. Motherly ties. Locate Detective Chase's building. Megan's mother, Cassandra Reed, wants me to investigate Megan's murder. Apparently, a detective named Chase told her that the police didn't handle it properly, but he wouldn't give her any details. Chase is working part-time as a security guard in an apartment on Brooklyn Court somewhere near the limb clinic. If I head there, maybe I can convince him to give the details to me. Okay. Now with that, I'm going to quick save, do a new perma-save, and call it a video. This has been Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. I will see you next time as we begin tackling the Detroit city streets. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.